say when you're laying down tracks? I listen to this and I listen to that, but I don't listen anymore, cause you ain't saying nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. It is a non-title champion versus champion match. It is the official senior referee Steve Motioner. And now the competitors, first to my right, hailing out of Scottsdale, Arizona, weighing in at 205 pounds. He is the RWA television champion, Mr. Awesome, Mike Gracá. His opponent to my left, hailing out of the city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 149 pounds. He is the RWA Triple Crown Champion, the Ace, Mike Montero.
And our main event is just about getting underway. A non-title champion versus champion match, as you heard our ring announcer Rob Massey explain. And what a main event for the first hype of the new year. Both these guys are red hot right now, and this is going to be quite the encounter.
Quite the encounter, definitely. No doubt about it. The champion, Mike Montero, has been champion for quite some time now.
Both men have been champions since Legacy some 6 months ago.
Mike Gracá, the television champion, has been doing that title quite well.
Despite what Chris Cruz and Bobby Rossi may have thought about that title, the television championship is a very important and prestigious championship here in the RWA. Make no bones about it. The size of Gracá backing the smaller Montero up. Round of applause as members of the audience here appreciate the clean break and sportsmanship.
This should be a fantastic matchup.
Side headlock by Montero. You see Gracá sporting some new ink right down the spine. God bless him, because I don't know if I could tolerate that kind of pain. Although I have been married for 25 years, so you never know.
Beautiful arm drag. Nice drop kick. Mike Montero definitely has the speed advantage in this matchup, while Gracá definitely has the power advantage, I would say. Gracá built like a football player.
Very much so. He is solid, let me tell you.
He also eats like a football player.
So I've heard.
Ooh, there's a hard forearm.
Shrugging off the chops of Montero. His forearms having more of an effect on Gracá.
Oh, there's a forearm right to the throat and then a clothesline.
Montero set too soon on that one. Suplex coming up. And delivered. Now stalking the Triple Crown champion is Gracá. Measures him right here.
Hard clothesline in the corner.
Knocks him back into the corner one more time with that right hand. Sends him into the buckle. Running start, nobody home that time. Now Montero measuring Gracá. Forearm shot, and now what's this? Oh, second time in, nobody home. Met with that big boot.
Gracá up to the second turnbuckle now, looking for it. Oh, Gracá got caught. Gracá was looking for a double axe handle. Kick to the back by Montero. Beautiful neck breaker.
Snapped him really, really good right there. Grasso holding his neck.
As well he should. Montero dropped that right on his shoulder. Cartwheel. Drop kick. Beautiful drop kick.
Vintage Mike Montero right there.
2 count. Has him in that weird chin lock now. Referee needs to get in there. That might be a choke. Seems like he has that right around the neck area, cutting off the circulation, the blood flow to the brain. Also gets out of it. Beautiful drop kick by Montero.
Given the sportsman-like tendencies of these two competitors, I think referee Steve Mosher was inclined to let it go, doubting that it was indeed actually a choke. Leave it to you to think the worst of somebody, Mike.
Well, certainly. I mean, why wouldn't I think the worst of somebody? He's a fighting champion. He wants to keep his title. Even though this is a non-title match, this still could have ramifications down the line if Mike Montero doesn't win this match. I mean, Mike Gracá and Mike Montero have been champion both for quite some time now. And, you know, Mike Gracá really has stepped his game up and seems to be, you know, making his way further towards the Triple Crown title rather than just being the TV champion. I mean, I think that Gracá wants a little bit more out of the RWA and wants a little bit more of what he can actually do in the ring.
Who's to blame him, really?
And I mean, ever since Mike Gracá came into the RWA, he has certainly been on the fast track to success.
Well, he has. He captured the television championship early on in his career. This is now his 3rd time as television champion,
which is quite an accomplishment. Beautiful suplex there.
Also able to slip out of that pinfall.
Montero really taking his time. He should really be using the speed to his advantage. Hard forearms now. What is this? Abdominal stretch. Very nice.
That may be the most underutilized move here in the RWA. A classic for sure. I know a personal favorite of yours.
Oh, I love the abdominal stretch. I think it's a great move. Really wear down the man's midsection.
Maybe where the power of Gracá comes into play. He's fighting out of it. Hip tosses out of it. That took out pretty much every bit of energy he had, and Gracá trying to recuperate here. Forearms being exchanged now, center of the ring. Gracá has Montero backed up to the corner, firing away on him. Coming back in for some more now.
Setting up for the football tackle now.
Montero rolls out of the way. Gracá ate that turnbuckle. Muscles him up to the top.
I don't know what he's going for here. Might be looking for that Hurricane Rana off the top. Oh, that didn't happen.
I think Gracá just let him hang himself right there.
Gracá stepping up on top now. What's he looking for? Cross body.
This could be it. Oh,
that's a favorite move of Mike Montero.
Taking a page out of the playbook.
Very smart thinking, using his own moves against him. Setting up for that football tackle one more time.
Again, same outcome, eats the turnbuckle. Tornado DDT perhaps? No, turns it into the Northern Lights.
Ooh, that was a close count there. This matchup definitely one of the best that we've seen here tonight.
Certainly had a jam-packed card from beginning to end. New junior heavyweight champion has already been crowned. Now they slug it out once again. Ross again the better of Montero, only for a moment. Do, around we go.
Beautiful maneuver by Montero. Only a 2 count. Referee Stephen Mosher all over the action for sure, no doubt about it.
Always right on top of things.
Montero really having some problems breathing. He's definitely taking some hard shots. That Northern Light suplex definitely took a lot of him. What's this now?
A pump handle.
Oh, and he drops him right on his knee. Good gosh almighty, that might have broken his neck too.
Oh,
late 2 count.
So very close right there. I thought he had him. And it would have to be labeled an upset, and that would only be because Montero is the Triple Crown champion. Hoists him up, possibly for that Death Valley driver.
Montero slips out of it. Hard kick. Beautiful drop kick by Montero.
Reversal. Going for a cutter, it would appear.
Oh, and there's a hard kick right to the head.
Oh!
There's that, the goal.
Melee kick. Both men down.
That was awesome. I like that.
Definitely may have kicked his head clean off. Montero looking like he's going to try to scale to the top rope.
Also not far behind here.
Oh boy.
Both men fighting back and forth, trying to gain an advantage here. That guillotines Montero right across the top, perhaps even Gracá as well.
I think it guillotined the both of them, to be perfectly honest.
Montero first to recover up top for that trademark splash, we would have to assume. No water in the pool.
Lodge Mysterio pin.
He did it!
I cannot believe it. Non-title match, Mike Gracá just beat the Triple Crown champion in RWA.
The facial expression tells it all. Montero in disbelief. Gracá pulling it off. That is a situation that Montero has become quite unfamiliar with, playing the part of the loser in the match. Although I think in a situation like this, everybody wins, including our fans here at ringside. Congratulations by Montero. And on this day, Mike Gracá is victorious, coming out the better man, but who's to tell if we've seen the last of these two in the ring with each other. Gracá calling in young Adam, the superstar. And wait, what's that sneaking in the back door? Oh, it's Chris Pyro. Oh, and Adam gets shoved aside. Death Valley driver of his own into the corner. Chris Pyro making a statement. Unfinished business with Mike Gracá. He's saying it ain't over. And Montero coming in from behind, chasing off Pyro. Wow, what a conclusion to the first RWA Hype of the new year.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, soon enough we will be back. I am the Mouth Mike Mifflin.
And I am Clinton Cadiddlehopper. We will see you next time on RWA Hype.